Start streaming. Go to YouTube. Live chat. Do. Come on. Why is it so? I just want the link. That's all I want in this life. Okay. OBS. We are streaming.
Are we?
Oh.
Yeah, well,
I'll keep my views to myself.
I mean, I am.
That's not. I have no. No notice that you. Oh, okay, no, but well, it did not show up in my sub box. Okay, now it does. Okay, just
Okay.
a while.
You should drop the link in Discord just to make my life slightly easier.
Yeah.
I should.
It's weird
drop
to me
your
that
link,
out
okay?
of.
Why is it easier? Like, how is that
He
possible
just.
anyway?
I don't because I suck at life.
He's
okay?
asked
See,
himself that
I
many
right click,
times.
I hit copy video URL. There it is, right there. No drama whatsoever. I don't know why you have to make things so goddamn difficult, Jaws.
I find it weird that out of all video games, you would gravitate toward Bennett Foddy.
I don't know. I don't know why I am the way I am.
Self-torturing. I mean, that's on par for Green.
Yeah.
But he likes it, so.
He's like, Elden Ring is too frustrating. I'm gonna go play Bennett Foddy.
I mean, true.
I can't defeat this boss. I'm gonna climb a cliff.
Like, how long does it take you to beat it?
Well, the first time it took me several weeks. I mean, that's an exaggeration, but it probably took me at least a day worth of hours spread over the course of several, days. It was actually very hard. I got mad.
I mean,
A day worth of hours. I wonder if there's another way of saying that.
Shut up! Oh wait, hold on. Where's?
Hey!
We've got subtitles on. Okay. Yeah. Can you see me, Jaws?
I can see the character. I can't see you.
Can you?
Yeah.
I mean, I am the character in this moment.
Green is a bald man stuck in a cauldron.
Yeah. If you've deleted your homework or left your wallet somewhere, that's hard. You're right, Foddy. That is so hard.
Does he talk throughout the entire game, or does he run out of things to say?
He does a decent
He
job.
occasionally shuts up.
I mean, it depends on how good or bad you are at the game.
Yeah.
So most people will eventually hit a point where he just kind of is quiet until you actually make progress again. Oh, fuck God.
Have you ever gone to patreon.com/Bennett Foddy? That's my favorite. Yeah.
That was very surreal that you just did that. Yeah, he's just telling you, don't worry, I'll save your progress, even your mistakes. It's just like actual life.
The other day when you pointed out that I literally was on patreon.com/BenSaint, I lost my mind.
Yeah, I also lost my mind.
That was very weird. Yeah.
I mean, would it technically be there, or would it be on Saint Comics?
Okay, let's not ruin the
I'm pretty sure it's on the Patreon. I think it's a tier reward. It's like free access. Like you get posted the perfect comic party automatically.
All right. We're at the first major challenge. Oh, and I've already beat it. Oh, look at that. First try. I'm so good at this. Hell yeah.
Finally.
Yeah. This is what I was born for.
Video games are good again.
Yeah. Oh,
Green is getting over its speed now.
No.
Yeah.
On a good day, I can beat this game in like 20, 25, 30 minutes, somewhere in there. The actual speedrunners can beat this game in like 90 seconds.
They just no clip through the floor and appear at the end of the game.
They just know what they're doing, man. It's a game of incredible skill and learning.
It's always crazy how fast people can get with games, even if they don't use any real exploits or glitches or whatever.
Yeah, I
Like,
was watching
just-
fucking one of my favorite ones was the blindfolded. Well, there's blindfolded Mario and blindfolded Super Punch Out. Both of them are extremely impressive.
Blindfolded Sekiro,
blindfolded
that was nuts.
That is that true?
Yes.
Holy fuck! How do you even know where you?
Yeah. You just, I guess, keep in mind the seconds how long you have to run in what direction, and then you run into a wall, and then you can just basically glide along the wall to the next point and stuff like that. Like he fought the ogre, and all he did was dodge to the right and do one hit, and he just did it in perfect rhythm. He was never hit.
Has anyone ever beaten Dark Souls blind?
Yeah,
I bet. If
people have beaten Dark Souls with a fucking banana.
There are people who've beaten it with a Dance Dance Revolution mat.
Yeah, the guy beat it with a toaster. One of my favorite things. Sorry if I sound weird. My headphones died. I need to charge them.
Well, they have to resurrect in 3 days.
One of my favorite like challenge things I ever did was I played Dark Souls with my friend, and we were holding the controller between us. Like I had my left hand on it and I was doing the movement, and he had his right hand on it and was doing the attacking and camera movement. And we were like walking through Undead Burg, like crashing into shit and blocking and trying to attack at the same time.
I mean, I can feel the sexual tension from here.
This is the same guy I told the story last time that he got to that part in Demon Souls with the crossbow bridge, and he just instantly dodge rolled all the way through it on his first try.
That sounds easy to me from the way you're describing it.
Yeah, especially for you.
I tried have we ever speedrunning Hades for a short time, and the best I ever got was like sub 13 minutes, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I've never tried speedrunning anything because, like, I can't. I can't convince myself to like even try and practice for a second at a video game in that kind of way. I would just feel like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, it's basically just playing the game.
Sure, I get that, but it gets to a certain point where it's like if you actually want to literally speedrun the game, it's like they do like weeks and weeks of all they do is get home from work and do attempts of it over and over and over again.
Yeah, sure. That's the real dudes. No, I was way more. You could
say I can speedrun Dark Souls kind of because I play it at such a like automatic speed without thinking, but it's not really a speed run like compared to actual speedrunners. I can just beat the game quickly without dying pretty much, but it still takes a few hours.
Let me check what the current Hades record is. I think the last time I checked it was like 4 minutes or something. Which is insane.
Did you see the run where the guy beat Hades on the first time, like before you get any powers or anything, just the introductory run?
I watched the one where the devs react to that one.
I suspect that's older than Tree's speed ran disappointing his dad. Well done. Oh, look, the hardest part of the game right here. Bam.
The cool thing about the Punch-Out one is that they have no. It's not like a platformer where you just need you need to know the positions and stuff. They're just all they have to do is timing, so they're all like counting beats in their head, like constantly, and they know exactly which beats to do what input on.
Hey, he said it. Feeling frustrated? It's underrated. So true, Fadi. So true.
Okay, I was wrong. It's not 4 minutes. It's like it's almost like 5 minutes 4 seconds is the current one.
Well, that's basically the same thing.
Nah.
I thought you were gonna say some insane difference, like 15 minutes or something.
No.
Green is Bennett Foddy a real guy?
Yeah, he has pictures on the internet.
Yeah, but
They are not real.
was he a real dude before this game?
Yeah, I mean, it's just the name of the guy who made it. I don't know if he's done anything else.
So I could do like Minecraft with Notch and just have him saying stuff over it.
I guess.
I guess.
I'm not totally sure I understand the question, but I got.
What I mean is, I thought it was like some dude who was known for his witticisms, like some kind of intellectual figure that they had gotten to voice over in the game. I didn't realize it was just the guy who made the game. That's a bit weird to call it with and then name of director of game.
I mean, I don't.
Dark Souls with Hidetaka Miyazaki.
I mean,
imagine
the whole.
Imagine it being narrated like wizard people narrate us.
Yeah. I can't even do it, but yes, that would be funny.
That'd be so good if Dark Souls had an option to have a wizard people narration over it.
Not enough games have wacky narration. You are correct.
Yeah. Isn't it like the whole stick for Bastion, which I haven't played, but it looks
Bastion has a narrator the whole time.
I think I would like it.
I think John recently, like, thinking I would like Bastion because of other games I like, he got it for me as a gift. Oh, that would actually be a good thing to play one of these times.
I played it on New Year's. Remember? That was like the last thing I did in 2023 was I did like a 3-day playthrough of Bastion.
That is like
finished it like on New Year's Day.
That is like 5 years in green time.
It's fun. It holds up. Music's great. It's not as good as Hades, but you know. It's almost like the guys who made it had 20 years less experience or something. It's crazy.
I know.
not 20 years, like 15 years.
Nah. Isn't it like it has not been that large of a time?
Is it between 20? I thought it was 2009. Maybe it's 2010.
Oh, I get it. You know, like he is risen. Bennett Foddy is about climbing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jesus climbed out of the cave.
Yeah. Bastion is 2011, or at least
2011
was put on Steam.
Damn it!
It's 13 years old. That's not that great.
This is the one part I really have trouble with. There's a trick for getting up here, but I don't know how to do it.
Yeah. Green should also try that Jump King game because it seems pretty similar.
I'm not playing Jump Game. That sounds absurd. Why would I play a game about?
That's stupid.
Yeah. I only play real games like Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy.
Was that the intended way to get up, or?
I mean, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Foddy knew that you could do that.
He probably did. But I'm wondering if there was another way up, or if that.
No, there's a long way, which is only slightly less difficult.
Maybe there is no intended way.
Yeah.
Yes, but you know what I mean. Like, I was wondering if there was another way, or if that was the only way up.
No.
There's
a long way where you go up the slide, and then there's the short way where you just bounce around until you bounce up by accident. Man, where are we gonna have our?
Do you remember Ugandan Knuckles? That lasted a long time.
That was peak internet. I miss that. Back when we still had innocence and optimism.
Yeah, and terrible memes.
It's like, do you know the way? God, that was great.
I miss other memes. Memes I can't even properly remember.
Yeah. Memes so good you can't even remember them.
Exactly. We were robbed. If they were still around, we would remember them.
True. I mean, that's obviously true.
Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. You can't possibly understand how stressed I was in that moment. Yes!
I've like since I'm watching the stream on YouTube, I have like a short delay, so everything like you're predicting the future basically.
That's a funny way to approach it.
Is that a thumbs up?
Yep.
Okay.
It's because I'm. Ah! Because I'm doing such a good job.
Yep.
Why do I like this game?
Because it's a metaphor for your life.
Yeah, it is. So, fuck. This is not supposed to be the hard part. If I can get what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's still a metaphor for life. I mean, this is not supposed to be the hard part. If I can get past the thumb.
I can.
Okay, don't let it scare you. Don't let it scare you. Yes.
You mustn't run away.
Yeah.
If the game was a metaphor for Green's life, then he wouldn't like the game. Sure.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I wonder if people have fallen off because of the bats. Like that they got
I
scared
guarantee.
and
Yes. Yes, Jaws. That is the. I promise you, people have fallen because of the bats. I fell because of the bats the first time.
Okay.
I'm not watching, so this is like a crazy audio experience of Benefatti's getting over.
You don't even know how talented I am right now. That's unacceptable.
I'll just
Crazy dream talk.
I'm just gonna assume you're lying, but yeah.
Fuck the hat. God damn it. Okay, the hat is bullshit, but you have a question? Well, I have an answer. What's up?
Whoa.
Well, just before the call, I went to Burger King. And just when you think you've gotten the hang of everything, you know, this lady hands me my order receipt. That's normal, but she says I need it to get the drinks. And I'm like, huh? What are you talking about? The machine is automated. And she's like, not anymore, it's not. Well, it is, but you need to scan a QR code for it to allow you to fill your glass.
Wow.
Your cup.
Fuck?
Civilizational collapse is imminent.
Yeah.
Well, I understood the idea is that they only want people to be able to, refill like 60 minutes since they've. No, it's not once. It's just like they have free refills, but only for the first hour. So if you've been, eating for an hour and 10 minutes and you go and try and refill before you leave, like I do, then it won't let you because it's been too long since you initially scanned the QR code from your receipt.
I didn't know that Portugal has free refills.
Just at Burger King and KFC,
I mean,
not McDonald's.
Jaws, my understanding is if the machine is where you can access it yourself, there are free refills, and if it's behind the counter, there are not.
Yeah.
Because it's just like impossible to enforce.
In Germany, do they just give you the glass with the cup with the drink in it? Like
yeah, they fill it for you, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
I've not been in like McDonald's or Burger King or anything in ages, although I miss McDonald's.
Well, in Burger King, they just give you the empty cup and say, "Have at you."
Yeah, and they say,
you
"Have
can
it
get
your
you
way."
can get. Although something I'm not sure. I don't think this is probably the case in America, but Burger King here also has beer on tap. So
no.
Funny.
So you can have a nice refreshing pint if you want with your burger.
Pint of Guinness.
Well, they don't have Guinness here, but I mean they have Guinness here, but at bars, not Burger King.
Fuck!
Burger King has Portuguese beer.
Okay, we're still
What
okay.
is Portuguese beer?
Well, there's two big ones. One is called Sagrish, and the other one is called Super Buck. They're both pretty good. I like Super Buck more, but people who are really into beer prefer Sagrish usually. But most foreigners who come over think it's really good, apparently. I mean, probably Germans would because they have the best beer, but
supposedly the Belgians have the best beer.
Belgian is good too. Yeah.
Yep.
But German beer is good. Yeah.
Yeah. The day has finally come when we have to battle Mecha Michi.
Yeah.
Wait, am I doing robot voice?
Well, you're not doing a robot voice, it's just a sound quality.
There's a distinctive tinny electric echo after you talk. The main body of your voice is coming through, but I'm totally noticing... Yeah, I'm not totally sure what the issue even is, but...
Probably because my headphones are plugged into the electrical outlet because they're charging. So there must be max voltage current going through them.
Your ability to almost electrocute yourself is borderline supernatural.
I'm at work. I've just put a charger in. I'm charging them as I speak because I didn't want to keep holding my phone up to my face and wait for them to charge. But if I just unplug it, then they'll lose charge and turn off. So, yeah.
Fuck! No, wait. Oh, okay.
Yeah, see? Karma. Fuck you.
Yeah, I just knocked my remote control off my desk.
What do you have a remote control for? Do you have a TV?
Yes, I have a TV. I'm playing this
Wow.
on the TV.
Why would you have such a useless item?
I don't know. Why do I have you?
You don't have me.
All right.
If you don't watch it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just drawing and waiting to clock out. 15 more minutes.
Oh, has it really been that long?
Oh.
You just started it really late.
Oh.
So yeah. I have to go have Easter tea with my mom.
Oh no.
I mean dinner. Oh, sorry.
I don't know if I'll be able to get over it in that time. I'm not.
Not that she's religious or anything. It's just an excuse to have food.
I mean, is anyone religious in Portugal?
Yes.
Oh. that was a sincere question.
One of the main seats of the fucking Inquisition. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think about? Do you think the giant statue of Jesus gives any hints about that, or?
That's in Brazil.
Yeah, no, there's one in Portugal too.
Where is it?
It's on the hillside.
No, it's next to the big river in the capital. I can see it from here. There's a big Jesus. He's not as big as the Brazil one, and the Brazil one was first. It's true. But I mean, I'm pretty sure lots of people are religious here. I mean, there's lots of churches.
I think when we talked, actually.
I mean, I think most of Europe isn't as religious as America because they've had longer to think about it. But also after all the fascism and communism stuff, yeah, not so popular. But the older people are probably still all religious. I would assume.
Fuck. Well, I'm almost to the end. If I can avoid falling. Jaws, have you seen people play this before?
I've seen people play it, but I don't think I've seen. Maybe I forgot.
I've never seen anyone play it till the end, but
yeah, I understand that. There are basically 3 parts that are actually hard. The first is the chimney, that little tunnel you have to crawl up that has the lanterns inside of it, which I blew past. The second is Orange Hell, that little section where you go over the oranges, and where you knock the orange off the table, and then you have to very carefully drag yourself up the rocks up to the church. And the third difficult part is the mountain, which I am right below. You have to get on the bucket. The bucket's actually not that bad as long as you don't fall down the snake. Like it's impossible to lose. It's impossible to lose that much progress right here.
That's a Lewis Carroll poem.
Yeah, it's like if you wouldn't know what you were talking about, it sounds completely insane.
Yeah. It really does.
Yeah, you gotta.
Oh.
There's a sign right there saying "Do not ride the snake," and that might make you believe that you're supposed to ride the snake. But if you ride the snake, it takes you all the way back to the beginning of the game.
Nice.
So as long as you don't fall.
It's like Snakes and Ladders. I get it.
Yeah, it's just like that, really.
I mean, I heard in America it's called Chutes and Ladders. Sadly,
I've seen it both ways.
You have? Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. But what about the board game?
Yeah.
That was too clever for you.
It was. It really was. Yeah. Then the third challenge is the avalanche. This area is not that bad because if you fall right, it's definitely annoying to do all the jumps from the anvil up the snowballs again. But it's not the end of the world. There's no opportunity down there to lose real progress. The snake will screw you. Orange Hell is probably the worst part because if you really screw up in Orange Hell, you can fall back to the beginning of the game.
What about Blight Town? Where is that?
Blight Town?
No, I mean where in the game is it?
I don't know.
Blight Town, I guess. You know what I mean. As
a comparison, you mean, or what?
I'm just joking. That it sounds like Orange Hell, then Blight Town.
Yeah. Then the Poison Swamp.
Then the Poison Swamp. Yeah. Then level. Then Waterworld level 1.
Did you read the announcement for the Elden Ring DLC that there is another Poison Swamp in the DLC?
Didn't see that.
At least one.
That's nice. That's nice of them to include.
Loves poison swamps, apparently.
He does. He loves his poison swamps. I mean, that's fine. I've never minded them like as much as some people seem to.
It depends. Like the one in Dark Souls 3 is fine, and the one in Dark Souls 1 I don't like.
I mean, the main annoyances in Blighttown aren't really the poison swamp area itself, really. Like, it's more dudes shooting fucking blow darts at you. Yeah.
I mean, there's the other way around. Like, I've only gone through Blighttown the correct way once, and the other times because I pretty much always started so I just go the other way.
I agree. Like, it's not worth the hassle. I've gone through the normal way probably like 5 times, but I've gone the easy way like 50 times. Like, it's so much simpler. Sometimes I'll do like the New Londo first, and then like open the door and run past the electric dragons and go like a really weird way around. I think you can do it that way, can't you? Or maybe I just return to it that way because it loops that way. Like if you kill the undead dragon on the bridge. It's been a while though.
It's been a while. Yeah.
I have a friend who hates New Londo way more than Blighttown. Like, he dies way more with the fucking ghosts and shit.
Yeah, that's where I stopped because I didn't feel like playing that part, and then I never picked it up again.
Damn. Yeah, either of you guys played the DLC, it's like the best part.
Well,
supposedly. You ever fought Artorias? Yeah, supposedly, according to everyone who's played the game.
No, agree. Don't
no. Don't go on the snake, Green. Stop it.
Don't let the snake talk to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the message of Easter or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I've definitely watched video essays where people were talking about like, oh, why Blighttown is the true soul of Dark Souls, and you should like it. It's the ultimate Dark Souls experience. And it's like, whatever.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, but I don't mind it as much as other people.
Because it's the part where it just doesn't reward you at all. It just throws you in a shitty situation and says, have fun.
That's not true. Like,
there's
if you
plenty of
go,
stuff
if
in there.
yeah, there's plenty of good loot down there and shit. And if you
Like, the
go
whole
down
reason-
to,
The whole
if you
reason
go
why
into
I
the
went
Treery,
to-
you get down all the way to the fucking Ash Lake from there. And there's so many chests full of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but no one knows Ash Lake exists unless one.
Yeah,
has
well,
played
everyone
it.
does now.
Yeah, now.
No,
Yeah.
fuck.
The whole reason why I went.
Did anyone here play Dark Souls on launch? Like that was 2011.
Oh shit! Okay.
I was busy at the time.
Yeah.
A.
Fucking
Uh,
bitches.
I was pretty busy.
The whole reason why I went through Blighttown the correct way once was because I wanted the katana that you can get there.
Yeah, that's right. You can find the washing pole in there. No, wait. Washing pole you got
That's
from
a
killing the
different
other guy.
one.
It's the other one.
Dark.
Yeah, it's a different one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different one.
Yeah, it's not the Uchi or the washing pole. It's the other one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely did that for the same reason. Like the katanas are cool.
Yeah.
In Dark Souls.
Yeah, it was so cool when I started Elden Ring and... Okay.
What the fuck was that?
What the
traffic.
hell was that? Yeah.
I suspect it was
Well,
cars.
It was a motorcycle. That's how loud motorcycles are on my street.
Oh,
Holy
it's
fuck!
like a fucking. I thought it was like a fucking
Welcome-
EVP.
Welcome to the land of the fucking free. So
Yeah.
yeah, might as well have been a siren or a police
Yeah,
vehicle.
it's a fucking airplane.
Bombing run.
I thought
Yeah.
some movie started playing. Like I don't know.
Yeah, that
Terminator
was
or
fucking
whatever.
scary.
Yeah,
Terminator.
I'm usually doing I'm usually watching a movie, playing a game, talking to someone else on the phone while I'm also talking to you guys while driving.
Yeah, smoking,
And
eating.
cooking a meal. Yeah.
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 Oh, no. Actually, no. I would never cook. I'm door dashing.
Multi-purpose RA.
Look at the zoomer split force screen. 4 things at once. Yeah, it's amazing how much anime you can watch when you're playing 4 at once at 1.5 speed.
Not
Today I was playing chess and Balatro at the same time.
Mhm.
It made it pretty nerve-wracking, but
I
it
do
all
that.
worked out in the end.
I do that same
You're
thing.
under-
I was like-
tower.
I was like, I have a flush and it's checkmate. What a
Oh, no.
world.
I have to buy this
Yeah.
Joker to checkmate the king.
Yeah, it's a checkmate. Wait, I thought my ace of spades was on a6. Oh no. Oh.
I always start my poker hand with the Evans Gambit.
Hey,
I have a pawn of hearts right here.
Oh, hello, person.
Yeah, we cannot read Cyrillic. So.
I really wish.
Hello, human.
I can't believe I'm
Human
saying this,
person.
but I wish Thupa was here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A time for.
Quick.
Oh God.
Someone copy paste it into Google Translate. Do it.
Why did everyone change their PFPs to black and white images?
I don't know.
Jaws stole my artwork without permission and with malice
without
of forethought.
crediting,
That's
Yeah.
crediting Ichi.
And I just changed mine because I like this. I was reading Gachiakuta, which is a cool manga, and I like this girl. And Green Green has had his shitty profile picture for like a year now.
I've had it for like.
He's had it for like a month.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
whatever.
It's
Same shit.
Because he had the rear end of the Girls and Panzer Girl.
That's right.
Until fairly recently.
I would never
he was an
engage
asshole.
in such
Yeah.
silliness.
It seems like things are looking up for Girls on Panzer with the new OVA. It's just like, yeah, just double down on fan service and like fun, stupid shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that cool shot where they're all broken their legs. That was fun.
What's the name of that dance? A con dance or something? Or
Yeah, the can.
Yeah, it's a can. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like that's
Con is
fucking,
probably the correct pronunciation.
That's culture. That's entertainment. No, seriously, I don't want to know. I don't want to know anything about the tragic backstories or backgrounds of the characters at all. I just want them to do fun, stupid shit.
I totally thought Girls in Panzer was what you're saying it isn't. Like from the outside, I just thought it would be some dumb gimmick show. Like, oh yeah, they're in tanks, but it's basically just like a goofy, cute people doing cute things show.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Like that is a substantial portion of it, but it's like they also try and like, I don't know, like they try and make us like connect with the characters too through their background. And it's just like everyone's got this one note background.
Not them
supposed to care about and relate to.
Okay, hold on. Michi, I think you need to manage your mic a little.
Sorry?
Okay, it's over now, but you were like, we were getting like weird feedback things for a moment.
Don't let it happen again.
Talking to someone.
Yeah.
Someone came. Someone came to the door of my workplace to ask for change for a 20, and I told him to fuck off. Yeah,
that's not the easiest.
Well, who the hell has money nowadays? Like, I just have a credit card. Who walks around with actual notes?
Common to have.
I can use my fucking phone to just beep stuff now. It's the future, baby. That's what I said to them. I showed them my contactless NFC phone, and I said, "Haha, do you have one of these, sucker?"
I need to stop falling off the mountain.
More metaphor for Green's life.
Yeah, it really is.
Totally.
I'll just keep repeating the joke until it's not funny anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I was there pretty early. Okay.
That's actually what appealed to Green to begin with. He described us
streaming.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
It's okay that we are.
Yeah.
Green found out about it.
I'm also noticing, Green, you missed out on your new policy because you said when we're actually streaming, we're supposed to be in the actually doing shit voice channel.
You know,
so I was hardcore speakeasy.
My thought,
which means generally speaking, just a conversation.
My thought with that was,
I think we should be in the gacha.
There's another voice.
Well,
I hadn't even noticed that.
Okay.
Now we can juggle 3 at once.
My thought.
Everyone
with that,
switch over.
Yeah, Michi, you go by yourself to the gacha channel.
Okay, bye.
I'll stick around in the speakeasy, and then you and Jaws can actually do shit.
Well,
you can put in the work if you want.
The gacha channel is the hole made for me.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's the only channel that also has a Russian name. So
yeah, it's the only Russian inclusive channel. Yeah.
We love Russians on this Discord.
I mean, do we?
No. That's bold. Yeah. No Americans allowed in the gacha channel. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Except for John.
You're not.
John is honorary Russian. That's it.
What's the name of the gambling game that everyone does in Japan? It starts with a P. Pachinko. We should have a Pachinko channel.
Pachinko channel. we play the Metal Gear and Silent Hill Pachinko games on it.
Yeah. And we just keep, when we post our daily results of how much money we lost playing it.
We just play.
Whoever loses the least money wins.
Yeah, basically, because no one's making money.
I only
we-
lost 3,000.
We all just play the Madoka slot machine and
Oh, the
we never
Madoka
leave.
pachinko
Yay!
machine, which is the most devious thing ever created by mankind.
Oh my god.
I think we should all
I do
learn
love
how
it.
to play.
I do love it, and I do respect it. I'm just saying it's evil.
We
Yeah.
should all
What's
learn how to
happening
play.
gravity?
What?
What's
I was gonna
happening
say
to
we should all
gravity?
learn how to play mahjong and have really competitive
Oh, yeah.
mahjong nights
I mean,
and
Mahjong
lose all
seems
our
like,
money.
seems like super interesting if you get it.
Yeah,
Like super complex.
it's okay if we
poker
do it in
kinda.
the server because no matter who wins or loses, the money will always stay within the server. We'll just keep
Most
like
commonly.
we'll keep like a community
Communal
pot.
fund.
Yeah.
Green has ascended to the
Yep, I just
Yeah,
beat
University.
Bennett Foddy.
Man, even Gillian
Isn't it
Pachinko looks
crazy?
literally insane.
Oh my god, I forgot about that one. you win and it starts playing Kamsus or Todd. And then you fall over having a fucking seizure. I did it. That should have been the end of Kaiji, is him playing the Evangelion Pachinko.
Yeah.
I mean,
the boss.
that should at least been what the
Boss.
rebuilds.
Come on,
but
Asuka, I need this.
Oh no, they have
Give me the big
Asuka's
one.
they have Asuka's head and neck, and that's the wand you pull down to start the machine. You have to choke her.
The big face. The big face drawn on the bog is Gendo's face.
And there's like weird cutscenes as well too. Like I just posted one like where Asuka's
Yeah.
hugging Rei in her plug suit. It's just like what is the context that they hate each other?
The fucking
that
Metal
from?
Gear Solid one is like that too. Like you get a high score and fucking Revolver Ocelot shows up on the screen and starts fucking finger
Nice.
pistoling you.
That sounds on par with Metal
Nice.
Gear stuff.
Yep.
Okay, real quick, I have beaten Bennett Foddy. Looking at the stream time, it was around 35 minutes, which is a bit long for me. Not on my A game, but I did beat it. So now I need something else to
Wow.
do. I can't just go back to
clap.
Hades.
You could just play it again. Get over it again.
I mean, I've recommended Rain World because I hate it.
I
But I
don't
can see
have it
Green
on
suffer through
PC.
it. Ah, okay.
I have.
Yeah, play a game you hate, Green.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah.
You
Well,
can
he
just
just did. It's
play
called
Bennett
Northern Light again.
I actually
Yeah,
have
I
to be
think-
careful here because Foddy will like sue you if you stream the end of the game. So
Oh.
Oh
What?
shit.
he makes you. I mean, I'm gonna hit escape.
He takes your soul and puts it into his next game.
I mean, you can see right now if you're looking at the screen. It says, "Welcome to the top of the mountain. If you're alone, you can come in and say hello." You have to check a box saying, "I solemnly swear that I am not recording or streaming this."
It's like the Marauders map.
Yeah. My time
Solemnly swear
was
I'm up to no good.
my time was 38 minutes. Damn it. Well, I'll say no, and Foddy is over. Okay.
Oh man, I had a really good question. Fuck.
I'm
Oh,
sure.
did you ever play Journey, Green?
No, that was one of those artsy ones, right?
Yeah, it's really fun though.
Why don't you
You
just play
slide
Elden
around
Ring?
in the. It's on
I mean,
PS5. He
it'll
doesn't
piss
have it.
you off.
He doesn't have it on
It's fun.
PC. He doesn't have it on the PC. Poor man.
Damn.
In a move that baffled the world, he decided to buy it on the PS4 instead, despite having a PC.
Wait, Elden Ring?
Elden.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
it was my
He was
As
like, I
opposed to
don't.
the other Elden game.
Michi, I
Yeah.
had my
Elden.
projector in my little entertainment room. I was trying to have an area where I would actually be comfortable playing games instead of being on the computer. I was trying, okay? Apparently I tried too hard.
Yeah, well, trying is the first step to failing, brother.
Yeah.
Remember you playing
should
this
play.
museum on the projector? That looked funny.
Oh,
yeah.
my chains on the projector?
No, just like way back when you started playing Disco Elysium, you just took a photo. I almost said a screenshot, a photo of the big projector thing with just the starting dialogue.
Yeah, that was
Probably an
fun.
interesting experience. You have faster than light.
I was playing Hades earlier. I could just play Hades. I want to play something that is thematically.
Fear and Hunger.
Yeah, Fear and Hunger, the
like
ultimate Easter treat.
Yeah.
I'll just play
all
some
the games you
Hades.
have installed?
Well, yeah. I don't have a lot of space on my computer. You know, some of us have numerous AI models.
Sure,
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, that's the reason.
Some of us are approaching the singularity, Jaws, or were at one point and deleted our Steam games.
Some of us have all our old videos saved on the hard drive.
Yeah.
Singularity is in the top right corner looking at us right now.
I want to do. Let's actually have fun, you know, for once.
Like which weapon do you like the most?
I would say probably the spear.
Like a specific variant or just the spear in general?
Has to be the Hades spear itself, right?
Yeah.
Like your dad's spear. Yeah.
I say I do the best with the spear. After that, it's probably the gun and the sword. I mean, I like most of the weapons. I don't like the boxing gloves so much. They're fine every now and again. The shield is fun. It's just the shield, you feel like you're cheating.
Kind of. Like the shield is the easiest and also one I have a lot of fun with. But initially I didn't like the gloves, but the Talos version of the gloves is my favorite weapon.
Yeah, the gloves grow on you. They can definitely be good.
I mean, it depends on the variant. Like
Green.
The Talos with the.
Did you say?
Oh, it's great.
Did I say
Did you say you like the gun?
Yeah, I like the gun. Do you not?
What? No one likes the gun.
The gun
Yahtzee made fun of it the whole review. No one uses the gun.
The gun is ridiculous,
but
the gun is
best speedrun weapons.
Yeah, the gun is kind of overpowered. Is that why people hate it?
It's so unsatisfying to use. No, it's like
it can
trying
be-
to like
it can
aim
be
it
fun
and
with
wait
some
for the
god
reticule
powers.
to move toward the enemy. Maybe. Bow is way more fun than gun.
I will say the
I
gun,
agree.
the bow is probably better designed. It's probably a better gameplay experience. The gun has its charm though, and if you can get powers that, you know, tick frequently with the gun, it can be really fun and you can do things. Also, the gun has
the easiest weapon to use is the bow that has the aspect that where the volley homes in on the enemy.
Yeah, that's
like
the
all
most
the
fun
arrows
to
just go.
use. Yeah, I love that.
That's a great one. Especially if you can get certain like upgrades to it that shoot out even more arrows and make them all crit and shit. Like you can just eviscerate enemies.
Hello.
Hey, Kyle has returned.
Hello, Kyle again. Yes, you guys are back
Kyle
live
guest.
streaming. Yes, we are.
Yes.
Believe it or not, this is a thing that in theory we do relatively often. It would be smart to have a specific time of day when we do it, but we do it pretty
We aren't
often.
that smart. We are not known for intelligence.
No, I'm
I
really
mean,
not.
it's amazing we can gather this many time zones this efficiently.
You're right. I am a hero.
A hero of the people.
I guess it helps that some of us don't spend much time at work.
Yeah.
And even when they are at work, they still video call. But
yeah, I'm currently planning on getting a second job, so we'll see how that works. But Sundays should still be good, so you know we do this on Sundays. How are you doing, Kyle Mo 333? How's life? What are you doing? Do you like Hades? I like Hades. It's the only good video game.
It's
I love hell.
Yeah.
Tartarus.
It's a preview.
Yeah, it is. It really is. But which hell would we go into? That's the real question.
All of Green's games are about human suffering.
A little bit. A little bit.
He's like, he would never play like Mario Odyssey or something fun.
Yeah.
I bet it's also about human suffering.
Fuck that. Fear and Hunger and Hades and Bennett Foddy. Let's go.
I suppose
Hey,
Halo
starter
could count as human suffering, but at the same time, it's like taking that bottle of rage and unleashing an alien genocide.
Yeah, I was gonna say Halo is more alien suffering.
I mean, that was a whole category of games in the like 2000s. Games where you're just like in a race war and or genocide, and it's
Just
totally
kill
cool.
aliens.
It's all the children of Doom, really.
I
There
mean-
you're just genociding all of humankind.
That's fair. The one that really, where is my laptop charger?
Is it plugged into the laptop?
That would make a lot of. Oh, it was in my laptop bag. Who would have known?
Oh,
Almost.
Yeah, the absolute keen of that. And the whole time this franchise was coming out, it was driving me crazy because I kept thinking, how are they still getting away with this? Was Gears of War, where Gears of War is just a straight up race war. Like they don't.
Yeah, but the aliens did kind of start it.
Yeah,
and they're not very relatable either.
And they're ugly.
Yeah, they're fucking ugly. They're fucking like ugly insect wrestlers.
Yeah.
So
they're shaped like people, but they're ugly.
Yeah. Ugly insect wrestlers would be such a better title than Gears of War.
Yeah.
I wish it was called ugly insect wrestlers, like you said.
I mean, I saw that as partially just a product of the times because, young like people who like action games and war games, they're in a cultural moment where you're not allowed to have enemies. So Gears of War found a way to smuggle here's an enemy that you can just see as the enemy. We're not going to have a big sappy speech about how we're all the same. There's not going to be a robot, Gears of War and Frank. We're just going to kill some fucking evil bugs. And it's like, great. That sounds awesome.
Green, did you just say Starship Troopers, or did I mishear you?
Starship Troopers.
No.
Honest to God,
you're engaging with the dialogue.
The Starship Troopers book is actually much more nuanced about treatment of the enemy than Gears of War. like by a wide margin.
I still have to read.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say them the movie.
Oh no, not the.
No,
I mean, they're hard to compare because they're so different.
By the way, Echo is now here, and he says that ain't getting over it.
Oh, hey. Oh, god damn it. You're right. It still says game over.
So much for stream titles.
So much for trying anything, ever. Okay, hold on. Okay, fine. Getting over Hades on Easter.
Hey, you can't fail if you never try.
So true.
Yep.
There.
As Michi likes to remind us.
Yeah. There's what were we talking about? We're talking about like racism or something.
You were talking.
We need to engage with the dialogue. I need to read more Heinlein. I mean, I need to read more everything, but I need to read more Heinlein because he just sounds like the goofiest guy. There was a funny quote about him saying Heinlein always was very, very strident in his beliefs. They just changed every 3 years.
I have a Stranger in a Strangeland here, but unread.
Yeah.
Where the hell did Michi go?
I think he clocked out of work and is on his way back.
Oh.
To his home planet.
Yeah. All right. I'm killing it in Hades. This might be my first run this game where I win. I don't know.
Are you using the shield? I wasn't looking.
Yeah, I'm using the shield. I'm using the new bitch weapon.
The Chaos Shield was always my favorite.
Yeah, but again, it was too good. It's almost cheating.
Yeah, I mean, the easiest way to get through the game.
I haven't seen Starship Troopers in a few years. I need to watch it. It's just a great movie. Like, I don't care if it was made ironically. It's just a great movie. Yeah, what's the name of the guy who made it again?
Paul Verhoeven or something?
Oh, Verhoeven. Verhoeven was sitting there rubbing his hands together, being like, "Ha, I'll show them," and he sure did.
I mean, it's kind of interesting that people of both sides of the arguments like it, kind of. Like, some like it as the satire that it's depicting it, and other people just like it for the movie it's on the surface.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
if you just want
What
to.
about RoboCop though?
Well, RoboCop is just the greatest movie ever made.
Yeah, he's a robot and he's a cop.
Yeah.
What else do you
Would have seen
need?
that coming.
I had a very serious argument with someone once over whether or not RoboCop was a better movie than Casablanca, and they treated me like I was crazy, and I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
Only crazy people say they are not
Yeah.
crazy.
I'm the only
Right.
one who's not crazy.
Jaws, could you fetch the nurse real quick?
Yeah, Grandpa, do you need your brain medicine that stops you from
Yeah.
being crazy all the time? Oh,
I mean, I think they're like pretty on par, so I don't think it's crazy
RoboCop
to
is
compare
so
them.
much better.
I've seen neither of those actually, even though I like movies.
I mean, they're very different kinds of movies to compare.
Yeah,
It's like-
RoboCop's a good movie. Casablanca is Casablanca.
It's like comparing
Ah,
Teletubbies
Yeah,
and
that's what I
Avatar: The
was
Last
going to say.
Airbender. Which
Yeah.
one's
I've seen
better
Starship
than-
Troopers. I've never seen RoboCop.
What? Okay,
I've seen Dread though.
If he had
this
said,
is crazy.
hold on, have you seen Casablanca?
Like the Humphrey Bogart movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been a while, but yes.
Okay.
that's cool.
I was waiting for you to say no so I
We
could see
should
if
watch
Michi had
RoboCop
the
in the
horrified
server.
reaction.
What the fuck does Casablanca have to do with RoboCop?
Because Green was saying he had an argument with someone over he was saying he
which
thought
movie is
RoboCop was better, and this other person was
Did you just
aghast.
pick two random movies to argue about?
No, he was
Yeah.
saying. Well, yeah. Well, I don't know how the argument arose with the person he's talking about.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm referring to. It's just like, how do you even end up comparing this to?
I think I
That's
just
what I-
said
that's what I
RoboCop.
said.
Some person just asked what is the best movie.
Yeah, I think I said RoboCop's the best movie ever, and the other person said Casablanca is the best movie ever, and I said and then I said RoboCop is 10 times better than Casablanca, and
Yeah,
That means my
Oh no, I
taste is
remember what
10
I,
times better
what I
than
wanted.
yours.
that's not the best way to make friends.
Green, you really would enjoy reading Catch 22, I bet.
you've said that, and I completely believe you.
It's too late now.
It's
It's,
just not-
2024
No.
already. Like, there's only
too
one
late to
year
read
you
it,
can
yeah,
read
yeah.
it in, and it's 22. That's
No,
it.
You
no,
can't read
no.
1984 anymore.
He has to wait till 2122 now.
Well, that's too
I've
bad.
been waiting to read 1984 my whole life. I've been
Have you read it?
Me? No, I've only read
Well,
Animal
I actually
Farm
was
by
supposed
Orwell.
to read it.
I've read a decent
No.
amount of Orwell. I've
Oh, I
read
don't.
I read
Did-
1984, Animal Farm, and I read Homage to Catalonia in college, and I read Road the Wigan Pier. So I've actually read most of the stuff that actually matters from him.
His
I don't
real
even know
name
the
was
last
Eric Arthur Blair, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those writers and their pseudonyms.
I like Animal Farm. It's short. It's
It's a good
cute.
book.
Yeah. I've never read 1984 or watched the film.
And
Oh, right, that's also a movie.
And
I mean,
Animal
you'll be
Farm-
surprised to find that here we aren't forced to read English books, but I still
Yeah,
did.
neither was
Uh,
I, but I still read it.
yeah,
In a
yeah,
school
I s-
library, actually.
Well, I read I in the school libraries where I read like To Kill a Mockingbird, Catcher in the Rye, and Fahrenheit 451, like all in the same summer in the library. I was just like, I'm gonna read
Yeah.
American and English books. I guess those are all American books, but yeah. And I did. They were all good. Oh, and I read Of Mice and Men the same summer. Yeah, and Animal Farm.
That sounds cool.
Good
Of
time.
Mice and Farm.
Of Mice and Men is great. Yeah. Yeah, he's like, stop crushing all the pigs' heads in. God damn it.
Animal Men.
Animal Man. Man, bear, pig. Half man, half bear, half pig.
Imagine an anime adaptation of Mice and Men.
That would be pretty cool, I guess. I mean, it wouldn't be crazy. The film is a good adaptation, the black and white movie. Lots of those books got good adaptations, like To Kill a Mockingbird did.
I had
Just for cute
a
anime girls.
very embarrassing incident with Of Mice and Men where I heard someone talking about the Cumtown bit, and I actually believed it used to be called the Dangerous Retard.
Oh no!
And I like said this a few times
no.
in social situations, like, oh, it used to be called The Dangerous Retard, but then the publisher changed it.
Oh my god!
I actually believe that.
There's an episode of IT Crowd where they convince the dumb main girl that if you type Google into Google, it can break the internet. And she brings it up at a meeting, and everyone's like, I don't think that's true. And she's like, oh, with all due respect, I have it on very good authority, so don't try it. It's very dangerous.
Don't divide by 0.
Yeah, exactly. Although we gotta be careful when the year 3000 comes around. All our electronic devices are going to be fucked, man. We have to be careful.
Because Fry is going to
What
drop...
year?
3000. All of our devices only go up to 2,999. Then when the clock rolls over, everything's going to explode, don't you know? It's Y3K. I've been waiting
Yeah, that's going to make my quest for immortality pretty inconvenient.
It's okay. Immortality is going to be invented in 20 years. The time traveler told me.
Damn, I can't wait to live forever.
Yeah. Finally, I can catch up on all my anime.
Yeah.
Hooray!
It only takes me 2 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I'm like, what now? Yeah.
Shit.
I'm like Tuck Everlasting, like you can't undo it.
Yeah.
You're just fucked.
Tuck Everlasting is a...
That movie that fucking story fucked me up.
I remember we read it in...
I'm not
I don't
kidding.
even know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
It's not even so much it's that good of a story or a book or whatever or movie. It's more of just the concept of well, I mean, gosh, it's been so long since I've even engaged with it, but it's the basic concept is just immortality and eternal youth and what that would be like in the setting of 19th
Full Metal
century.
Alchemist. Got it.
It's just a very heavy book for the age demographic. Our
Yeah.
teacher read it to us when we were in like
Oh boy.
4th grade. And
What's the title?
Tuck Everlasting. It's a kid's book, more or less, about a family of farmers that find the fountain of youth just in rural America.
By accident.
Yeah,
Like,
and
they didn't even mean to like drink from it. Like they just thought it was just a normal spring and they were thirsty.
Yeah, and they just become
Like
this
drank
Fucking
from it,
all
like,
over
vampire.
again.
yeah, they just become this family of wandering weirdos that they just move every now and again and don't tell people they're immortal. But they're just normal people. They just are farmers who happen to be immortal. And they have like a little bit of the water left. And there's a whole sequence where the main character, who's a young girl, like the family, because the family had 2 sons, and like one I think had a wife and one was single, or his wife just died of old age and left because she thought he was possessed by Satan because he wasn't getting older. And like towards the end of the book, the guy just kind of like gives her a little vial of water, saying like, hey, I know this is a weird request and you've only known me a few weeks, but if you turn 18 and feel like being immortal, just feel free to drink this and hit me up sometime.
It really is Baccano.
Yeah. Although
There's...
they subvert it because she ends up using the water on like a frog.
Oh, cool.
No.
Like
Yeah.
the mouse in Baccano.
Yeah, and there's just a
Yeah.
random immortal frog now, which is cool.
I was gonna say there's an episode of The Twilight Zone about a dude who's immortal, and he's a history teacher. And they're like, "How you're the way you talk about the Civil War at the university? It sounds like you almost lived through it." And he's like, you know. and then like this old professor confronts him because he found an old photograph of the Civil War and he's in it, and he's like, "Look, we don't got to make a big deal about this." And he's like, "How old are you?" And he's like, "Well, I personally knew this gentleman." And he points at a bust of Plato. And the guy's like, "Bullshit," and he's like, "Oh no." And then because he wants to marry the dude who found out the other professor's daughter. And he's like, "Well, I don't know if I want my daughter marrying an immortal dude. What are you gonna do when she like gets old?" He's like, "Oh, I'll just move on to the next one, I guess." And like, that's fucked up, dude. And then at the end, he gets shot by this old lady who he was once married to, like in a past life. And when she shoots him, he fucking turns into dust because he's a fucking 1,000 years old.
He
2000, he crumbles.
He was just an elf.
Well, he wasn't physically immune to damage. He was just unaging. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he had
gotcha.
the budget
Yeah.
immortality.
Yeah, he had shitty immortality from.
Oh wait, yeah. So I think that's actually a good point. So it's like he's immortal, but he's not invincible. Basically,
Yeah.
is what you're saying. So
Well,
I think
it's like the reverse. They
Everlasting
do the
Fire.
reverse in
Everlasting
Bakano, where the incomplete immortality it makes you immune to all damage, but you still die of old age. So you just can never be killed.
I think Green, correct me if I'm wrong. In Tuck Everlasting, they're invincible too. Like they can't die.
I believe. Oh, because that's the climax of the book. One of the people is
Yeah,
going to be
they
hung.
get shot.
One of the
and he
people's
just-
about to be hung, and they're like, if they hang him, they'll learn that he can't be killed, so we have to escape.
Yep.
Again,
Yeah.
that's another Twilight Zone episode, a different one, where a dude makes a deal, the devil becomes immortal, and then he gets really bored and he keeps trying to kill himself in different ways, but he can't die. And then when he's like, he like takes like these crazy cocktails of poison and pills and shit, and he's just like, whatever. And his wife is like really freaked out. And then when he's gonna jump off the building just to see what it's like because he knows he won't die, he knocks his wife off, and he's like, "Ooh, this is great. Now I can see. I'm gonna get electrocuted in electric chair and not die. This is gonna be fun." But the twist is his lawyer is really good, and he gets him life in prison. So now he's stuck in prison forever because he can't die. So he's just like,
sucks.
"God damn it, execute me, please!" And they're like, "No."
I mean, he has now all eternity to try to break out. I mean, the
Yeah,
prison
he's
won't
like
last
he's like
forever.
he's like Huey from Buccaneer.
He'll get out eventually, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I guess once the aliens come and disintegrate all the houses, he'll come
Yeah.
out of the rubble. Yeah.
Yeah, he's sitting there thinking about the future, and these professors come in and start singing on Christmas to him.
Yeah. I mean, if I've seen a few stories mention the fact, which is probably would happen, which is like when you're immortal, like essentially you would perceive time as flowing really quickly. Because like the older you are, the faster stuff seems to move because it's less of a percentage of your life. That's why old people are always like, "Oh, it's been a whole year already. What the fuck?" So if you're like 3,000 years old
already,
yeah,
like,
you'd just be if you're like thousands of years old, you would just perceive like 10 years in like a blink. You're just like, "Oh, has it been another
actually,
10?"
maybe you perceive it achingly slowly.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, it would just be like 0.001% of your life. It would be the same as a day for you in terms of percentage.
yeah. It's like Freeland saying, "We would like to rent this house for the next 2 years."
She
instead of 2
closes
weeks.
she closes her eyes and it's 2024.
Yeah.
and then 100 years later, she realizes someone was hitting on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wait.
some women are just like that.
It's just
I
like me
understand
for
already.
real.
I mean, it's a the whole like cliche of like, oh, immortal person getting together with non-immortal person is such a big tragedy, but it wouldn't have been that bad for that guy because he would just have a hot young wife for the rest of his life, and then he just dies happy.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Just pulls a Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, he's just like, hooray,
Well, with one person.
jackpot.
Damn.
I'm having a pretty good run in Hades. This might be it. This might be my first success this game.
Oh, okay.
Did Green get good at a game?
I doubt it,
Good at
but
a few games.
yeah.
The
I think
joke
he's
that
becoming competent.
the joke that I'm bad at games, is it even true, or am I just really stupid about
literally
what
No,
games
said
I
you
play?
are.
it's definitely true.
No one's done more to propagate it than you're literally yourself.
Yeah. I would say, percentage-wise, of all the games you've played, you're bad at more of them than you are good, which is the reverse of what it is the case for most people.
Okay, wait. Your attack hits twice but does not knock foes away.
Yeah,
If I
say
have
all
that-
the time.
If I have that with Poseidon, what happens?
It double waves them, but it doesn't push them, I guess.
But
Or-
does the boon still do it?
I guess the boon should still do it. Because you can get that without having the boon, and it would. Yeah, I think they're two separate things that knock back in the tidal wave.
I'm gonna click this, but if this destroys my build, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna blame
blame
Michi.
You have
Michi.
to,
Yeah.
you have to purge it on the next thing.
You know,
Easy.
I just put all your blames onto me. I'll be the sacrificial lamb. Just blame me for everything.
You are in the Easter spirit
Yeah,
today.
Easter as fuck.
Yeah, find
ever-
my egg.
It still knocks them away.
Michi,
Looks
I posted a unique Sakura in the chat.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm not too happy about it, to be honest.
Should I be clicking on this?
That's why I was ignoring it.
It's
Okay.
not lewd. It's just not his preferred figure. Let's put it that way.
I, especially for Sakura,
Which
like
makes it
this
funny.
makes me kind of queasy, honestly. I have a good image for you, RA, though. What do you think of
Oh,
this?
thanks. Yep, there we go.
That's pretty fun. I like it.
Pretty good, right? Yeah.
Her face
Pretty good.
scares me somewhat, but that's okay.
Yeah,
Well,
like in the
she's a
show.
scary
That
person.
yeah, in the show she's the most terrifying of the villains.
Yeah, she's
Don't you know
a
anything?
terrifying force of nature.
She's actually
the
the
show.
final boss in the show. She's been hiding.
I don't know about that.
No. Dude, Green. She's been hiding all the cards the whole time in her sleeve.
Damn.
That was the big plot
her
twist
sleeve.
at the end of the show. She's like she
In her
pulls.
one sleeve.
Yeah, she pulls. Yeah, she pulls out the pack of cards and she's like, "Let's
I'm literally the clown card.
duel." Yeah, and then they play Pokemon, and it's really good. It was way ahead of its time, I
Yeah.
gotta say.
Yeah, very progressive.
Yeah, we need to watch more Card Captor. That was fun.
Yeah,
Green's ringing endorsement.
Green was like Droop's head. Yeah.
I mean, I was
Okay, dear.
I was thinking
It's time for your Card Captor Sakura. Yes,
it's
dear.
time for your soul flattening.
And then I
Your
turned to
soul
RA.
flattening.
It's time for your girls in
It's time for
Panzer.
your chest flattening.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no,
Man,
anything but that.
I'm so good at Hades. This is
I
incredible
like my
right now.
I like my chess like I like my chess boards.
Yeah,
A
we're on
mix,
stream.
an even mix of black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like my chest. Like I like my chest.
That was pretty good.
Like I said before, it's
Yeah.
exceedingly complicated.
Yeah.
Green, do you want to know a fun fact? You'll find those satisfying.
Sure.
Do you know what age Bobby Fischer was when he died?
Well, I'm gonna guess. I'm just gonna guess. I literally don't know. 58.
Close.
I
It's a chess number. That's a clue.
F3.
Yeah, he was 3 years old. No, he was 64.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
pretty satisfying. I mean, it's kind of sad that he died so young, but he was a fucking crazy asshole.
You know,
Well, 64 is a great run. You know, just before
Yeah.
retirement age.
I mean, it's not that bad.
I mean, for him
90s when he died, I
particularly,
guess.
like,
yeah.
it's amazing he didn't die of old age in his mid-30s.
Yeah. I mean, he's not as bad as Tal, who died when he was like 60 and he looks 94.
I
but-
mean, in Fisher's defense, I feel like Fisher occasionally ate something other than cigarettes, which was not true of
Yeah.
Tal.
which is not true for Tal. He used to wash them down with vodka. Yeah. But the Green Tal was like that.
What did Bobby Fischer die of?
Chess.
Hatred. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, chess and hatred.
They're doing this to me tomorrow. Dying of hatred.
I know the answer's
shall
going to be
die.
no. RA, have you seen the clip of Fisher as an old man where he's just babbling?
No, I don't think I want to see that either.
Yeah, Fisher became, in his later
He has lots of
years, he
opinions
was
on the Jews.
he was just a babbling nutcase. One of the last clips of him is him, one, talking about how chess sucks now, and two, his
I mean, that's why he invented Fisher randomized chess.
Yeah.
Because he got so annoyed and bored with openings. He just like, I just want all the pieces to be in random spots. Fuck it.
Yeah, Fisher, the end of his life was dedicated to trying to convince people to play chess by randomly rearranging the pieces on the board before you play it.
I mean, it's still a popular format today. He wasn't wrong. Like,
I'm not saying he was wrong.
It is an interesting challenge.
That is not the
Magnus-
behavior of a
You do have
healthy
to
individual,
literally-
though.
Because you do literally have to strategize from ground zero.
Yeah, that's the idea. Like Magnus Carlsen just organized. Well, people did it for him, but he was the head of it. Like this big tournament of Fischer Random or 960, it's called, because that's the number of different combinations. Yeah, it works like the only rules is that the king has to be between the two rooks. Otherwise than that, like the pawns are in the same place, but all the other pieces are random, and so it eliminates the whole like automated opening section of chess, and it just turns it into pure tactics and strategy, which is really satisfying. It's been getting more popular even in recent years with lots of people, because people now love video games and chess is in a big boom, and people are like, oh, this is essentially just like a roguelike now, like it's a randomized each time approach to chess. Yeah.
How do they decide which position the pieces go in?
It's just
literally
it's just an
random.
algorithm, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking in a physical match, like not on a computer.
Oh, well, I'm sure.
They have
I'm
a
sure there's
burlap
like
sack.
a list. I'm sure there's like a big list, and it just and they just choose one of the numbers. Like they could have done it with like a bingo ball or something. I don't know, and just whatever number comes out. That's the arrangement is the same for both sides.
Okay.
It's symmetrical. It's just
Yeah.
you don't know. Yeah, it's just different. Like it's fun because one of the most fun things about it, Jaws, is that you can still castle to either side, even when there's like a gigantic, like the rule is the king has to be between the rooks, but that doesn't mean the rooks have to be on the edges. So one rook can be on the very edge of the board and one on the other, and the king can start right next to one of the rooks and then castle the opposite side so that the other rook like teleports all the way across the board to the other side of the king when you castle. Like it's a really weird thing to have to keep in mind when you're playing. Like you can do that as a weird dodge, like to get your king out of trouble. Like you fucking zip them to the other side of the playing field. It's instant transmission. Yeah, they have iframes. Yeah. But yeah, Fischer chess has a very high ratio compared to other activities of top players who went fucking insane. Because it's a very mentally taxing kind of obsessive thing to get into. Like Paul Morphy went nuts near the end of his life, and he thought people were stealing his shoes.
Do we know that they weren't?
I'm not saying it's like mentally taxing in the like in terms of intelligence. I just mean you need to constantly memorize stuff for your whole life, and you start hallucinating chess positions in your sleep.
Yeah. Has any one of you ever read the chess novella?
Why not?
About the chess novella.
You mean the Bulgakov one? No, not the Bulgakov. What's the guy called the leader? Nabokov. Nabokov wrote a chess book. It's called The Defense.
No, it's simply called the chess novella.
No,
it's about this like it's a fictional story, but it's about this Austrian guy during the time Austria was made part of the German Reich in before the Second World War. And because of his connections to the King of Austria or Emperor of Austria at the time, he basically is put through a specific kind of interrogation where he's just put in a room with nothing in it, like to make him more pliable to talk. And he's occasionally taken out of the room. And on one of these occasions, he steals a book from the pocket of some officer, and it's a book on chess positions. And he learns it by heart, and then eventually he starts playing chess with himself, and he goes crazy.
Cool. He's like he's like Old Boy,
trying to divide his mind.
Like how Old Boy trained martial arts by punching the wall for 12 years.
Or 15 years. He goes crazy, which eventually actually gets him out of the imprisonment because he nearly gets himself killed. And then later,
choke himself with a chess book.
No, I think he like punches a mirror or something when he's taken out of the room.
Like Kaiji.
No. Yeah, like Kaiji. And then after his release, he's like on some boat in the US, and he's playing against some chess. I don't know if it was a Russian or American he plays chess against, and he has to be stopped by like an onlooker who he told the story to, because he starts to go crazy again when the opponent deliberately starts playing slow and fuck with
Oh
him.
no!
Yeah, that's the book.
That's cool.
Man, this is too easy right now.
Yeah. Well, you are using the shield.
Did
Yeah,
did the upgrade work like you expected?
Yeah, it did actually.
It still is working. I feel like people are bouncing around a bit less than they're maybe supposed to, but it's not the end of the world.
I guess before you were getting the combination of both knockbacks, and now you're only getting one of them, so that would make sense.
It's freedom that's coming for you.
I barely took any damage. I'm just
I
too
don't even know
powerful.
what you're doing in the game, but it sounds cool.
I just killed Theseus.
Theseus. Theseus.
Yeah.
We've said it before, but it's so funny. Yeah, I don't know. We've said it
what?
before, but it's so funny that that one dialogue he has with Theseus, where they hint, because you're expecting Hercules to show up at some point,
Oh
and
yeah.
and they're like, it's like, wait, Theseus? This is a B-string person, and Zag is like,
Hercules is up in Olympus. Yeah.
and Zag is like, you didn't have anyone any better than Theseus? And he's like, no one else agreed to do it, did they? They just all blew you off, so you had to stick with Theseus.
Yeah.
You
could have faced Achilles.
That actually
Achilles is
could
his
have been
trainer,
good.
though.
Well, yeah, but Achilles would be stronger than Theseus. Like, that's his whole
Sure.
shtick. That's his whole shtick in the Iliad. Is he's like the greatest warrior ever.
Yeah, is specifically being stronger than Theseus.
Well, Theseus is never heralded as like. He's just a big hero. He's not supposed to be like the greatest hand-to-hand combatant for military purposes. The way Achilles is. Achilles is a fucking sick-ass pro soldier. Theseus is a sea captain. He's a seafaring man. I wonder if he ever managed to get his ship back to normal. After replacing all the parts for the same parts, but is it the same ship?
Doesn't Theseus die when part of? No, I'm thinking of. Oh, God, who's the guy who had the Argo?
Jason.
Oh, it was Jason who died when the Argo fell apart on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's.
He said, "What does this screw do?" Those were the last words.
He saw the branch. He saw the branch.
Oh shit!
Ironically, they were disassembling it to give parts to the ship of Theseus. He was like, "I need to replace these with other parts."
I don't remember. Did Theseus like strand on Crete?
You're thinking of Napoleon. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
I don't remember.
Maybe he just thought it was cool.
No. I mean, he was thrown to the Minotaur, so something was not cool.
Yeah, the Minotaur ain't so bad though, when you get to know him.
Yeah, I mean the one in Hades is pretty cool.
Yeah, he's pretty cool for a guy with
Historians?
a bull's head.
Sick. It's just like me for real. We're all Michi and Jaws now. That could be true.
Yeah, I always suspected.
He's on to me.
The Minotaur has kidnapped Sailor Moon. We need to rescue her.
Like speedrunners in Hades use like a special seed to always have the Satyr sack appear after the second door.
Ah, that makes sense.
That's cool.
Okay. Yeah.
I kidnapped all the sailor soldiers though, so you're gonna.
What a great concept for an anime. Just a Minotaur with an ever-increasing harem, and heroes come to try and save the girls, and he just fucking beats the shit, and the girls want to stay with him.
Yeah,
I mean, that would work.
Yeah. Let's fucking get on the phone with Studio Wits this moment. Yeah.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Wait, did you just
know
get
that?
the Satyr sack? What
You
the
know
fuck?
that?
Yep.
You know that new anime you've been looking for? Well, listen to this. And I
Yeah.
put the phone.
Yeah. You might
Up
not be
to the
ready for
steak
that,
dinner.
but your kids are gonna love it.
Yeah, your kids are gonna love this.
But am I hallucinating? Didn't you just get the Satyr sack? I didn't know you could go back into the rooms.
No, you can keep going.
Oh.
It's kind of a catch-22 because if you're in a position to
Yeah,
do
you
this,
can do all the rooms. I do it sometimes if there's like some real goodies. Like if there's a boon that I'd like to get, or more money to buy something at Charon.
shit.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Never done that.
Did you guys do the Charon boss fight? That was fun.
I never
No.
beat that. I've beaten it like once.
I beat it the first time. I guess I had a really good build going. I'd only fought him once, but I beat him the first time. I was like, great.
I suck at the timing with that guy. It's just
It's a weird fight.
I'm just not good at it.
It
He's
is.
so strong. He's strong. He's harder than Hades.
But I maxed out everything in the game. I 100%ed every single relationship and all the talismans and all the romance
Yeah.
routes.
I mean,
Like
the
it.
thing is, you cannot practice against him often enough to like.
No.
get
Yeah,
used
that's
to it.
part
That's
of
why
it.
I beat him the first time because I had such a good build, and then I never had to fight him again. Going crazy, doggo.
Yeah. This was maybe not worth it, but we'll see.
What?
The
Oh, you mean
poison
going back in the
thing.
room. Okay.
The poison thing really is kind of unnecessarily cheap for the last stretch. Not a big fan of it.
I mean,
What?
I don't love the
The-
final stretch in
The
general.
the last area having constant threat of getting poisoned and having to run back to healing
Yeah, yeah.
fountains because some runs you have are great for bosses but not so good for like you can have runs where you have low HP but you have very high like regen from hitting enemies
will
and
be
it
right
works
back.
really well against bosses, but it doesn't work so well when you're getting all your health drained by poison.
I mean, it's supposed to be annoying, I guess.
Yeah, and it succeeded, which is why I don't like it.
I'll watch your fight against Hades and then I'm gonna go.
He is about to come back.
Oh, he left?
Yeah, he said he was just gonna go
Oh, I did not hear what he said.
do something. He'll probably end
Oh.
the stream because I have to leave shortly too. I'll be back in a bit, but I have to go have Easter dinner, I guess.
All right, yeah, you
Yes.
mentioned it.
Well, it's just
Mm.
dinner, really.
But with
Just-
Easter,
Not only is
It
it just not
it
only is it
happened.
Easter dinner, you were expected to prepare it, so you got to go do that all.
No,
You're wrong.
no,
I have
no.
to prepare a rabbit stuffed with eggs.
I mean, that wouldn't be that bad. I like rabbit. It's tasty.
I've never eaten rabbit, so I can't say. I've
Well,
eaten.
my grandpa was a hunter, so I had lots of rabbit and hare that he would hunt.
I've eaten kangaroo. I've eaten
You've eaten fucking kangaroo.
Yeah,
How?
what the fuck?
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
at,
I don't
at
like
an
it.
Australian restaurant,
I
of
don't
course.
care that you have in the sense of like I don't give a fuck about a kangaroo.
Yeah.
But like, what opportunity did you have to eat kangaroo?
At an Australian restaurant. I also ate. I think it was shark.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The actual Outback steakhouses, like the actual good real ones, they
Yeah.
they totally serve camel and kangaroo and all kinds of weird shit.
Yeah, it was an
Not
Outback.
at Outback Steakhouse in the United States. So
No, I actually had an Australian coworker that told the story with horror of when he went to Outback Steakhouse in America, and it was the most disappointing experience of his life.
yeah,
Be-
because Outback Steakhouse in America is just Applebee's.
Yeah, they just took normal American family restaurant food and they just renamed it to sound Australian because
Yeah.
you know they had it listed as like I forget the name of the bird, but like the kookaburra wings or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
Which whatever the fuck it is,
Kookaburra.
there's a species of bird of wild bird that you
Yeah,
eat
it's
in
a
Australia that is real and you actually eat it. But here they just give you chicken and they call it something else.
God damn it.
He was
Thanks.
also mad saying the
Was he
blo-
disappointed
yeah.
when he ordered the buffalo wings and they weren't even buffalo wings?
a little bit.
And I'll have the
little
mock
bit.
turtle soup too.
Yeah, he
God
also
damn it.
he also talked about how bloomin' is a British thing, not an Australian thing. So bloomin' onion doesn't even make sense. he was very bitter about the whole experience. It was not something he had fun with.
I mean, I've never understood people who go to another country and then want to eat somewhere themed after the place they just live. Like, isn't that fucking ass backwards?
Well, he did live in America at this point.
Yeah, but he was from Australia. He knew what Australians. Why would he go to an Australian restaurant in America?
Because he missed.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I go to Burger King overseas because I believe in the superiority of my national cuisine.
Yeah, but you would still try some local food if you went somewhere, right? Like if you went to Italy, you would try some Italian food, probably.
I mean, when I was in Berlin for 2 or 3 months, I ate at a doner place for a few times.
Yeah,
Kebab.
That's not German food.
It's honorary German.
It is now. Ha 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 ha.
They
English food, if anything.
They literally stepped foot on German soil. They're Germans now.
Okay.
I mean, it was invented in Berlin, at least the combination with the bread.
Oh no, I'm not knocking the food. The food.
I
was,
guess
uh,
I'm crazy.
Kamichi.
And if
I
you
like
travel
the
to a place,
kebab.
if you
I
go
like
to
the kebab
Japan,
stuff.
you should never try Japanese food there. You should just
That
go to
is not
McDonald's.
remotely close to what you said, Michi. This is not someone refusing to eat local food. This is someone who has lived in America for years, just wanting to eat some of his old food again. That's a totally different thing.
How about he makes it himself then?
He's a man.
Damn it. Yeah, so.
How do dude, like food is grown and then it ends up on my plate. I don't know what happens.
I'm gonna go out down to the burger tree and get me a sapling.
For all I know.
Father, I cannot lie. I cut down your burger tree. Damn it. How are we gonna survive now?
Also, why the fuck did George Washington cut down a cherry tree? Why would he do that, bro?
He was testing out the axe. He was like, I wonder if this axe is sharp enough. Yep.
And then it's just like...
Then it hit him. Oh, damn. I shouldn't have done that. We're back in the time when you can beat the shit out of your kids. I forgot.
Yeah.
I could have
miscalculation.
On any old peasant.
Yeah.
Instead, I chopped down this beautiful cherry tree. Boo, stop.
I hope my dad will be unrealistically okay with this.
Yeah. And I hope no one will bring it up for at least 150 years.
Yeah.
And he's just like, you know what, George, normally I would be mad at you, but since you're going to be the future president of the United States, don't worry about it. Well, it's the United States.
Like, listen, if I know the totally fake idealized caricature my father is, he'll be okay with it.
I mean, the story doesn't say the father was okay with it. Like, maybe he got his ass beat for that.
He probably did.
The story is from like 100 years after he died.
Yeah, it came out.
So,
I didn't.
Yeah,
I wasn't pretending that it was a true story. Just bringing up the story.
no, I know, but it's just a fun thing to point out that obviously it's just a retrospective tale for kids. Like, hey, you should be like George Washington. He was a goody two shoes.
It also suspiciously came out right before the American Civil War. So it came out in a time when corny patriotic gibberish was in vogue. So
yeah.
Damn.
And then they wrote that. Yeah, and they said Washington, he used to have, cool horns on his head too, like Viking horns. They came up with all this crazy stuff about him to make him seem cooler. He had 2 hearts and 2 brains.
God damn it!
He was a robot.
I'm about to beat him. I'm about to beat Hades. I feel bad about it.
Green, how do you feel about this game about beating the shit out of your father? What does that make you feel?
Yeah, let's not go there.
I know how to get you interested in owning and driving an automobile. I just posted.
Oh my god!
Shoot, they got the fucking Kanata whip.
Oh my god! I would definitely ride that. There's a fucking Madoka car in the background.
Now that I've witnessed Green win against Hades, I'm gonna go.
Alright, imagine Bye, Joss.
I'll
All right,
see you
imagine
later,
the
bye.
lucky imagine the Lucky Star car and the Madoka car pull up at the traffic lights and they start revving their engines at each other.
And then the world explodes.
Both the opening themes start blaring out of their speakers.
The exhaust note is the fucking opening theme.
And the fucking the what's it called? The horns, the car horn is like it's like Konata saying something.
Yeah. Does Kanata have an iconic
I'm trying to
line?
think. I guess.
I think it's more of her just being a devious little rat.
Yeah, it's like going.
It's more than like an iconic line or gag.
You should go eto. Man,
That's funny.
I should probably go. I don't really feel like it though.
Wait, well, where are you physically right now?
I'm at home. I'm just gonna go over to my mom's. My girlfriend can't come because she's sick in bed.
I had a. Do you know the Shinji throwing the beer bottle meme?
No, I don't think so.
Where it's basically Shinji on a chair and he's like sad and pissed off and he's throwing a beer bottle at fucking Asuka, hitting her in the head. It's just picturing that right now.
That's funny. I like that like MS Paint drawn one where Shinji is like being all snarky and snide and Asuka just like shouts at him and tells him he's a stupid idiot and he's just like crying in the mirror in the last shot. He's like holding his heart like he's about to have a heart attack. But I can't remember any of the lines, but it's really funny.
Alright, I found it. Dropping it.
And this
is literally Michi right now. His family. Come on, you fucking. There we go.
And I'm complicit.
That's me, all right.
That's so funny.
I really want to find this Shinji Asuka one before I go.
And I did just beat Hades.
Wow, man, you're 2 for 2. You're beating all the games today.
I know. This talk of me being bad at video games. I mean,
wait, that's how quickly you can beat the game?
Well, if you do like that's how quick it can be to run. The whole idea is like each time you come back, new stuff has changed and you progress relationships with all the characters and unlock a bunch of stuff. He just did a complete run of beating his dad beating Hades the first time, but after that you get sucked back to the beginning anyways because you die from being up on the surface from breathing that fresh Greek air.
Yeah, you have to attempt runs over and over again until you beat them 10 times. And that's really when you get the real ending. Or, the real-ish ending.
And you can do it a lot more than that to just try and get, like, max out all your relationships with all the characters.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you want to be best friends with, like, Zeus, then you need to encounter him loads of times, and it won't happen every single run, so you need to keep going over and over until you find him.
Yeah, that's one of the big flaws of Hades. It's never really over. It just slowly stops becoming fun.
Yay.
But it takes a long, long time till it stops being fun. You know?
Yeah. I mean, eventually you
so many Eva like shitpost comics, and none of them are the one I'm thinking of. God damn it! There's no way to look for it. If you look for like funny meme Evangelion comic, like there's so many. People have been working on this. People have been working on this for decades.
I just googled Shinji throwing a bottle at Asuka, and I got the second result.
Yeah. I did find some choice ones though in my failed search. I remember this one has been posted.
It wasn't a total loss.
These have all been posted before, but they're really funny.
Those are both legendary ones.
Yeah.
Kaworu's talking in emojis.
Yeah, I like how he's just the art from Rebuild. and everyone
Well,
else is
actually,
like,
the funniest detail of the first one you posted with the Xbox, it's literally Master Chief soy jacking.
yeah, soy jacking into the corner.
Which is
Yeah.
the funniest fucking detail.
What the fuck is? I'm not even gonna. Oh,
he wanted a
oh.
PlayStation 2.
Jesus. Ray has the same art book I have of Goya. I literally have that book.
Oh my god, you bought it because of the meme.
No, I didn't. I bought it because I was an art student once upon a
We all
time.
know you're a racist.
It's true, I am.
So
Yeah. God damn it! I'll find this comic if it's the last thing I fucking do.
sure.
Might very well be the last thing you do.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die on stream.
You're gonna die
Of
on
old
this
age.
cross.
Yeah.
So are we officially keeping you from your family right now?
You're not keeping me from. Again, it's just my mom, and you're not doing it. Even Gelion is doing it.
Oh.
Like always, Ava ruins my life.
What else is new?
You know, we
I
really
found
all
a-
should just
Yes!
beat Anno to death with sticks.
I fucking found it.
You found it? Holy shit.
Yeah. Hold on, because I found an edit of it, but this will help me find the OG. Yes, here it is. It's one of my favorites. This is a conversation. This is actually based on a conversation between me and Green. Now, I'm not gonna.
So your conversation with is the source. What is that?
Yeah, I was drawing this cool picture. Like his face in the last panel is so funny. You're cringe. Asuka's just chillaxing, drawing a furry version of herself.
That's so stupid.
She tells him she's cringe and she doesn't care anymore after that. She's just like, whatever.
Yeah, she's literally back to her normal self in the third panel.
She's just like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, further reinforcing what we all know, that Shinji is such a fucking pussy.
Also, this is a fun reinterpretation of it. It's pretty cool.
Because most of all, she hates herself.
Yeah, exactly. This is like Loss. The fucking layout looks like Loss. Oh man, well, I guess it's time to be a family man. I have to be the family guy.
Family. I'm literally the family man.
I'm literally the family guy.
Peter.
That's me.
All right, gentlemen. I'm off for
okay.
now.
Me too. Bye, Green.
All right.
You
Peace.
should close the stream down. Maybe we'll do something later.
Wait, shit! My fucking mic was off. God damn it!
This whole time?
Well, for a few minutes. I didn't really say. I didn't really say anything. I think I was just like doing
You were
layups
just
for
laughing
your
hysterically
jokes.
at
Yeah.
Evangelion.
But that is a good comic.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to maybe want to talk more later, or
Maybe.
Probably will.
Are you guys just taking off?
I'm not gonna be that long. I'll be like 30 minutes, 40 minutes probably.
Is that how long Easter takes?
It's not an Easter. No one gives a shit about Easter. I'm just going over there as an excuse to like, do you want to come over? I've made dinner, and I'm like, okay.
Okay. Well,
the food's already done. I'm just gonna eat it and leave.
Well, I'll take a few hours to maybe do something productive on my end, and maybe we'll do a draw stream or something if you're feeling up to it.
I'd be down. I could use another 5 hours of drawing.
Well, I'll see you fellas on the flip side.
Yeah, see you,
Yeah.
bros. Remember to be a family guy.
Much like Jesus.